Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everyone. How are y'all tonight? Oh, and I figured out how to go up on the thingy here. So we're good now. I can say hello to everyone. Hello, Lurch. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Vodka. Hi, South Cax. Dustin and Lisa. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Cheryl. Slim Lett 2.0. Hello, Lynn. Hi, Dom. Hello, Miss Vodka. Hi, Batty. Hope you're having fun. Say hello to Jessie for me. Hi, Debbie. Hello, Miss Kylie, girl boss.
Hey, Kylie. She come to Amy's live today, go to buy.
Woo woo. Hi, Maddie. Maddie's there too. Hi, Melissa. So we'll let if y'all will, please smash that like, share this out. We'll let a few more people come in here, and then we'll get started. We got the prayer list we're gonna do. Hi, Everyday Treasure. Hi, Dandy Dawn. And then we have a couple of announcements, and then we'll just get into some questions that people sent us, and we're gonna answer them. But I'm also gonna ask some on the panel here to answer as well. Hi, Patrick. Hello, Donnie.
Oh, hi.
Dandy Dawn. I love that name. I always think Delta Dawn whenever I hear it, though.
Oh, I was going to say that, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Hi, everyone.
And that's Miss Layne.
Hi, Layne. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
She's tired. She's been working her butt off. You worked, what, 10 days straight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
She does that a lot. She works 10 to 12 days straight, gets a day off, and then she has to go right back to work. You are not going on strike, Batrican, so hush it up.
So
No.
What you're saying is Layne's the one making the big bucks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says, yeah. Hi, Kyle.
I wish.
Everybody's saying happy birthday, Layne.
Thank you.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany.
Love y'all and miss you bunches.
Hey, Cody.
Said happy birthday, beautiful.
Thank you.
Hi, babe.
Hey, Cody.
Hi, Dad.
So we're gonna go ahead and get started because we're only planning on being on here for about an hour or so tonight. Because I know everybody here is really tired. I know my mom's definitely tired. So I have kind of an updated prayer list, but if anybody has any prayers, you're more than welcome to message me or Twinkie at any time to be added to the prayer list. So we have Mama Twinkie, Miss Nancy. Please keep her in your prayers. That the biopsy from her lung comes back negative, and the brain scans and stuff come back negative, so they can get started on her treatment for the breast cancer. Pray for Twinkie and Casey as they make their way back home from her mom's. Please pray for VodkaVamp and her mom. Keep her in your prayers. Please pray for Omar and his family as they're still continue to heal. Please pray for Debbie and her daughter and also her son-in-law. For Barbara. And I'm just saying in general on all these. I'm not saying, what's going on with everybody because God knows. For Kayla for her surgery coming up. For Irvin for his bone cancer. For Mary Pettifer. For Honey Bubs, a.k.a. Jenna. Pray for Jan. She lost her friend Cindy, so pray for her family as well. For Charmaine and Aaliyah. For Danny's Corner for continued healing. For Jessica's grandmother who passed away or who had hip surgery. Loretta Houston, whose mom passed away, and then not long after her mom passed away, she lost her uncle. Please continue to keep them in your prayers. For my oldest daughter, Victoria. For Rochelle G's family, she just lost her grandmother. For Patty, whose daughter is pregnant and keeps passing out and they don't know why. For Chairman for his back. For Melissa and Patrick as they make this move that they're making. They had to move pretty quick. And so keep them in your prayers, and prayers that they get back to doing YouTube and stuff soon like they want to. Please pray for my dad and for Cody for continued healing. For David Bentley, who has cancer. Yankee Kyle says, Amy, I need prayers for my grandpa who passed away 2 years ago in June. That's still hard, isn't it? It's definitely hard when you lose somebody in your family. You really don't ever get over it. Hi, Kim. Pray for April's brother who's been dealing with blood clots. For Mama Redneck, Susan, who had a heart attack, and then they had to take her back to the hospital the other night. For Becca from AAP, who is having issues with her kidneys. And for anyone else that may need prayers right now. And what we're going to do is we're just going to say a little prayer for everyone that needs it. So, dear Heavenly Father, please hear our prayers for the sick members in our community and for all those that are in need. You know what these needs are. Show your mercy as you close wounds, cure illness, make broken souls whole again. We thank you for all you do and all that you are. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Remember, if y'all need prayers at any time, always just send me or Twinkie a message and we will add you to the prayer list.
Hi, Aunt Kim. Hi, Bubba, and thank you.
So, Layne is here with me. She's right here. And I don't know if she wants to come around here where she can be on the camera. She's kind of camera shy tonight for some reason. But she is here with me. We have Layne's birthday today, which yesterday was my oldest daughter's birthday. She was 27. Hi, Sam.
Thank
Hi,
you,
Dom.
Sam.
And it was also Kim Lemon's birthday, who's in here in the chat. Kimberly Lemon's, her birthday was yesterday. And today is my youngest daughter, Layne's birthday, who's 23 today. Also my brother's birthday. And it's also Laura Rollins and Adeventures' birthday today. Yesterday was also A.D. Whitman's birthday. So A.D.'s still in here. So y'all can wish all them happy birthday as well. And tomorrow is my sister's birthday. It's also Donnie, WhatTheParanormal. It's his birthday tomorrow. And then Saturday is Lynn's birthday. So I've got everybody's birthdays up here. So if y'all want to put up a bunch of birthday emojis, please.
Wow, happy birthday, everyone.
I also had a couple of people ask me how they could send Layne something for her birthday. So I did put her CashApp up there. She told me not to, but I did it anyway because people told me to. So I did it. My 4-year on YouTube anniversary. Yes, it was Batrican's 4-year anniversary on YouTube. Huh?
Oh, cool.
You're gonna hurt me? No, you're not. I was asked what if they could send you something and how to send it. You made you feel yucky.
No, it makes me feel like stuff's closing.
Oh, it's not. It's all in your head. Hopefully.
I didn't realize, Amy, but it's been a year since I started to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should have done a 1-year celebration.
Happy birthday to 90% of the chat.
Yeah, happy birthday to the chat. This is a very, very, very big month for birthdays. But what's weird is, so my brother's birthday's on the 13th. My stepsister, her birthday's on the 14th. Well, mine's not till September 3rd, but from tomorrow till September 3rd, me, my brother, and my sister will all be the same exact age. So we'll all be 45. My brother turned 45 today. My sister turns 45 tomorrow, and I'm still 45 till September 3rd. Because me and my brother and my sister are only 10 months and 10 days apart.
You mean 29?
Yes. Thank you for correcting me. Did I just say my real age out loud?
Yes, you did. You're finally not lying to yourself.
I'm growing up.
I was thinking to myself, she's healed now.
No, that was an accident. Y'all just pretend like you never heard that. But yeah, it's crazy because for a couple of months, we're all the same age. So, Batrican, you better be saying that I'm younger than that. I'm going to hurt him so bad. You're lucky you're in Panama, Batrican.
145, Amy. That's something to be proud
I'm
of.
not 145.
Oh, my God.
Bite your own arse.
Bubba wanted me to tell you his birthday's August 4th.
Yes, Bubba's birthday is August 4th. It's coming up soon, and he's gonna be what, 13?
He'll be 14. He's already 13.
14.
Him and Hunter are 2 years apart because Hunter will be
Hunter's
16.
15.
Hunter will be 16 this year.
So he'll be 14.
Yes.
Good Lord. That's crazy. Well, happy damn birthday, everybody. That's all right, vodka.
It did the same thing to me when Slim went live. It didn't start.
What did Amy say? Yes, I did say that, Dom.
All right.
Let's keep Melissa and Patrick in your prayers too.
Yeah, I got them on the prayer list, and they definitely need them right now. They are making a quick move. They're moving pretty quick, and they are going to come back to YouTube, and they are going to start doing the live streams and stuff again. But congratulations, Patrick.
Yes.
He did get his job that he went to interview for today, so I'm so excited for him.
Yep.
August the 10th, I believe, is what it said.
I think so.
But yeah, keep them in your prayers. They need them right now.
Yes.
So
You got Maddie Woods on your prayer list?
no, I don't, but I did see her deal today. So everybody just please keep Maddie Woods in your prayers, and her fiance. They lost their baby. Was it a miscarriage
I
or?
think so, yeah.
Yeah. So please keep them in your prayers. I do have some exciting news that I'm very excited about. I've been working on something for the last couple of years.
You look like you're zoning out.
Patrick, did you just say I was 213?
Oh,
Fast forward. Barely drinking age.
Oh, 21 and 3/4. Okay. Kind of like my height, 5'1" and 3/4. You like the skeleton behind me? Oh, that's behind Sandra. Behind Sandra. I was like, what skeleton? He likes the skeleton. My nephew likes the skeleton behind. That's her husband. She don't ever feed him.
Yeah, I take all the food.
Milk in the bag if they doing it.
Huh?
That's why I'm thick.
But so I have been working on something for the last couple of years, and about 7-8 months ago, I thought I was done, but I wasn't. And I know Sandra has part of this because she purchased it before. But I have been working on a paranormal journal that it's going to be a book, but it's going to be in journal form, and it's going to be a deal you can take on your investigations. It's going to be set up for at least, I believe we're going to try to do it to where it's set up for 5 investigations. Hi, Irene. Hi, Paranormal Witch. Hi, Richie. Batrican, keep Amy in your prayers. She has amnesia. She thinks she's younger than she's. Batrican, I'm going to beat him. I love you. Thank you. But I'm still going to hurt you.
Thank you, Irene.
So, me and Layne are going to be getting our paranormal journal published.
Wow.
So,
right.
we worked really hard on this for it to be awesome for anybody that purchases it. And it's going to be set up for 5 investigations, I believe, is going to be enough to have in there for you. But it's going to have a full questionnaire of all the very important questions you need. Sandra already knows all of these. They're very important questions that you really need to ask.
They are. We tend to forget and just go dive right into it.
Right. This way, you're going to be able to have all, Donnie, you're going to be able to have all the stuff you need for that investigation in one place. I'm going to beat him so bad. It's going to have your questionnaire. It's going to have a spot where you can take pictures into it that you, like if you do Polaroids or snapshots that you want to print out and put in there. It's going to have a little folder to where you can put any news clippings or articles or anything like that about it. It's going to have a place for you to put notes, all that stuff. And then
Wow.
It's going to have that set up for each investigation. Then in the back of the book, it's going to have orb color meanings. It's going to have candle color meanings. It's going to have the stones and crystals that you may need for protection. It's also going to have different prayers that we use when we go on an investigation. So I'm very excited. We're going to try to make it to where it's the spiral bound, because I think that even a paperback or hard copy is going to be hard to, you want to be able to fold it to where you can write in it and stuff like that. So I'm very excited about that. I will post, Bubba, boy, don't make me come through the screen. We will post the cover. Well, we're debating between two covers. I have two covers, so I'm probably going to post those two pictures and let people vote on it and kind of help me figure out which one that you all like the best. So, but yeah, the only reason why it's taking so long is because I wanted it to be good. It also has me and Layne's kind of journey in it, wrote out and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited. Patrick, if you sent him the picture of you holding the 2 Twinkie boxes at the Walmart, I will call that Walmart and I will have you kicked out of it permanently for stealing the hemorrhoid cream. Because I know that's what he sent you in Messenger.
I've already got it. That's the problem.
Here's a suggestion. Put that on your cover.
Uh-huh. Slim Lett 2.0. So
Slim,
that is our good news. Very excited about that. Right. Hey, Layne. Aw.
Thank you.
That's so sweet of you, Cheryl. You're awesome. Cheryl's amazing.
That is so cool.
Let's see. Making sure that's all the stuff I needed to say. Y'all know I have to write notes now because
Yes, you have amnesia.
I don't have amnesia. I have selective memory. Cheryl, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl.
So, I did put on the tweeter that I wanted y'all to ask us some questions for tonight so we could have some paranormal discussion, but we could also be asked questions. Sandra's like, heck, no, I ain't leaving my camera on.
No.
We all know I have to partake in the nicotine, so I knew that's what he sent you. Patrick, go to the corner. You're in trouble now, drunk best friend.
Okay, I don't do nicotine. So here I am.
She don't have to hide no more. She's like, I don't have to turn off my camera no more.
My whole screen just went black.
Did it?
Yeah.
Something in there trying to mess with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got some screenshots of some questions that people have asked on the Twitter. All right, so we'll start off with this one from Cheryl with Courage. Of course, she sent me several questions, so we'll do all hers first. So me and Layne will answer it kind of, and then we'll go around the room and let everybody answer it. So, wait, Melissa took that
She's
picture
talking about
probably.
the pictures.
Yeah,
of him holding the
Melissa
Twinkie
probably
boxes.
took the picture of him holding the Twinkie boxes, but she's not going to tell me that because she knows I'm going to get her. He said, yes, she did. Look at him ratting you out, Melissa.
And Lynn. And Seths.
So I'll just, okay, Vodka, let me take a picture of that so I can ask it in a second.
He held me and made me, Melissa said.
Who is better singer, Amy or Layne? Layne, most definitely. Okay, so Cheryl with Courage asked, this is a question for all of you. Buck wants to know, have you ever experienced anything that has really frightened you? Layne, I'll let you answer first.
Denver.
Denver Cemetery?
Yeah.
What part of it?
When we saw that one lady.
When we saw the rake?
I don't know what it was. But I'm not gonna say it was a rake
I'm gonna
because
say it
I
was a
don't
rake.
know if it was or not.
I'm gonna say it was a rake.
I ain't singing.
You can say you ain't saying all you want. I'm gonna say it was a rake because that's the only thing I can compare it
Said I
to.
ain't singing.
Oh, you ain't singing?
He said,
You sang so purty though.
"Oh, baloney."
I'm gonna say it's either the Denver Cemetery too. That whole entire night scared the heck out of me.
Or that one house.
Mountain House.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mountain House scared me definitely. That's one house I'll never go back to. I'll go back to the Denver
Well,
Cemetery.
someone lives there now, so we can't.
But yeah, I say the Mountain House where I got scratched for the very first time, or Denver Cemetery where we saw that shadow figure and I felt like something was stabbing my head off. So yeah, thank you, Buck, for asking that question, you handsome devil. And he is an amazing person, and I really appreciate him doing the stuff for us. And I will have that video out pretty soon. So, Slam, have you ever had any experiences that really frightened you?
There was this one time in Wilmington when April lost her debit card and about.
Oh my Lord!
I think it scared me, Donnie, and Kayla. There's been a couple of times that something has happened that has frightened me. One is when I was a kid and the shadow walked through the bedroom or the hallway down towards my bedroom, and right when it got to my bedroom door, my mom walked in the house from work and it disappeared right there. But that comes to mind of things that's always stuck with me when I got scared of something.
Yeah. All right, Miss Sandra.
For me, lately, for this year, I'd say it was the Beck House and that cemetery I went to that I got the attachment.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the two places so far for this year because you see, I'm a chicken. I'm Scooby Doo, or something you can call me. I'm scared of everything, but I'll go anyways. And that's because of my age. I want to prove to myself that at my age I can still do things and stuff. So that's my personal battle. But you hear it in the video of the one of the cemetery that it's not me talking. You hear it. My voice changes. My words, my vocabulary changes too and everything. So
I understand that completely. That happened to me at the Hill House.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't put that video out. I can't.
Yeah, you can. Well, my voice wasn't that bad, but it's just that I'm calling the spirit sweetheart, my darling. If I was there with you, I would have killed them all myself.
Yeah.
It's really not me speaking, but it's me speaking. So that's what scared me the most. And at the Beck House when I got touched in a private part.
Yeah, so that's definitely scary getting touched anyway. But whenever it gets up close and very personal, it's really scary.
Yeah. Only my husband can go there,
Yeah. And she said it.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Patrick. I'm glad to hear that. Hello, Kim. Layne, Kim said happy birthday.
Thank you.
Donnie, you had an experience that scared you? Yeah, you're fixing to have an experience that scares you because I'm fixing to take that Twinkie and you're fixing to get up close and personal with it.
You'll be scared of Twinkies for your life.
Oh yeah, I was muted. I said I've already got up close and personal. I've already stuck it in my mouth.
Yeah, I mean, you just said it. That's what she said.
I haven't really had anything that's been like, scared me like it would scare AD. But I have had something that's attached to me. And that was a pretty exhausting week or two that I had an attachment. And I will say it scared me a little bit, but it wasn't nothing that like made me poop myself and have to run. So
Yeah.
Well, I poop.
I'm waiting for that. I'm really waiting for that. Like I really want that to happen, because if that happens, then we know that something real has happened.
Yeah. Night, Bubba. Tell your dad happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Nice.
Greg.
Grinch.
Bubba.
Good night, everyone. That's going to bed.
All right. So the next question from Cheryl with Courage. Amy, what advice would you give to someone who is just starting out in the paranormal? My advice would be make sure you learn all you can about it before you start. What are you laughing about over there?
He's eating the Twinkie.
I know he's eating a Twinkie. I can't stab him here. I'm not near him.
I'm right here, Tex. I'm over here.
Hi, Tex. Love you.
Hi, teddy bear.
Yeah, definitely learn everything you can about it before you just jump into it, because there's too many people out there that just jump into it, don't know what they're doing, and they screw up. Also, try to find you a well-seasoned person who has been doing it for a while, and try to learn what you can. You can't go wrong just trying to learn stuff. I'm hoping that you're choking on that.
Mom, don't all pull that on me. That's me. No,
No.
that's me. Don't
Stop
say
hitting
that.
me.
I think I got heartburn now.
Good.
Good for you.
I stuck up for you, Donnie.
Thank you, Lynn.
Donnie
I love you.
I'm gonna hurt you.
What if Donnie fell over a cardiac arrest on YouTube because he had a Twinkie?
What?
What?
She said she hooked you choked on it. I said, what if he said he had heartburn? I said, what if he just fell over a cardiac arrest?
Oh,
Then I'd probably feel bad, but
I mean, think about what would you do in a situation like that? I mean, there's
I don't know. Well, there have been people that said, I wish you would drop dead, and then the person drops dead. You know, what would you do in that situation? I mean, there's really not much you could do, I guess. Hoping for a whole live stream didn't hear you say it.
No,
Would you end the live stream, maybe, or would you keep it?
Oh no, I hope you would keep it
In the
going.
live stream. I was
No, I
so
would hope you would keep it
Going
going.
to see if he makes it or not.
I'm here. Hi.
What I would want is you guys to communicate with me at least. Do you know you're dead?
Donnie falls over and everybody grabs out the spirit box.
Yeah, exactly. Break out the spirit box, and we're gonna have a party in the afterlife, guys.
Ow.
What did you die of? Eating Twinkies? Wow,
Eating
okay.
Twinkie.
Mhm.
Okay,
Is
Patrick.
everybody eating Twinkies?
Oh, God.
I told you.
Here's your bite, Patrick.
Ooh.
Layne and Amy eating Twinkies too?
No. I don't eat Twinkies. Okay, so y'all got to understand, me saying I ate a Twinkie or something like that, just to me, just sounds really dirty and really wrong.
It's a sponge cake.
Cream filled.
Oh, dear God. So I hope that answered your question, Cheryl. Her next question. Have any of you got to where you wanted to quit paranormal because something scary happened to you? No.
Yes.
For me and Layne, I know definitely we're definitely the ones that likes to run towards the noises and stuff. Sometimes, like, so there's a couple of them that have made us run, but we always went back. But there's been nothing that's ever made us want to quit doing it. It's just made us want to do it more. So Slim, you said yes?
Well, there's nothing really happened that made me want to quit, but it had got where everything was getting so dark that every time I turn on YouTube or go out somewhere, it's always somebody talking about possession or demons or Satan or devil worship. It just started getting dark for me, so I just had to back away from it for a while.
Yeah.
But as far as spirits, no. I mean, I've been touched, I've been pulled, I've been everything, and it just makes me curious of, well, how did that happen?
Yeah. Read who's? Oh my Lord. Everyday treasure. All right, Sandra, what's happened to you? Hi, Sean.
Yeah. Well, I was either thinking
Sean.
right now, I'm in it right now. I was either thinking of quitting or continuing, and I decided to vacation. That's in between until I get better and stronger, especially stronger, because even before my attachment and all that, I was weak because of my arthritis, because of this and because of that, and you know.
Yeah.
And then I got this attachment that I didn't feel my arthritis anymore. I was happy, but then I started getting like a cold and all that, and I never got that before. And so I said, no, I have to stop. Either I stop the channel right there and now, or I'll continue but take a vacation. So I decided I'll start with a vacation, see how it goes, then after. So yeah, the vacation part, I guess I did the right thing.
That's weird that you said that, like that you, when you had your attachment, you didn't feel any of like your ailments that you normally feel.
No. Yeah, no.
That's
didn't
crazy.
have the same ideas, same thinking. Very easily, I can either tell you all the words in the Bible as a blessing for you, no problem.
Yeah.
Or I'd be the meanest person you've ever saw, and that's not me. And I was even mean with my husband until my husband had to take me by the shoulders and say, hey, look, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't, like, I saw him, but I did not see him.
I understand that, because when we had our attachments, me and Layne were going at each other. Like we play fight all the time. Y'all know that. We sit there and smack each other around. But we were at the point to where Cody was like having to get between us. It was that bad. So we understand that completely.
Yeah, because my thumbs are finished. They're completely finished from arthritis.
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain things I can do and certain things I can't do. And when I had this attachment, well, I had nothing. It's as if I had nothing. And the thing is, like, what I believe is that I should have said, you're not allowed to attach yourself to me and this and that. I said that in English, yes. But I should have said it in French.
Mm-hmm.
Because in that cemetery in particular, it's like half and half.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, like we said, you can say it all you want to. It just makes
but
us
I
feel
feel
better.
bad because, you know, so when I went back, I said it in French, and, you know, I don't want that crap no more. So and that's what I did. I went back, sort of like in my mind, giving it back to them, my attachment.
Yeah.
I said, here, take it. I don't want it. And stay away from me. I said that in French and English to make sure.
Just to make, yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
So, Donnie, have you had anything that scared you so bad you wanted to quit doing paranormal?
Nope, not scared me so bad I wanted to quit. No, not yet.
Well, just BIND, because I have a feeling that might. But
What happened tonight?
So I have a couple more questions on Twitter that we'll ask, but we have a few that people have asked in the chat, and I tried to take pictures of them as we went. VodkaVamp, what are your plans for paranormal videos in the next few months? So me and Cody are fixing to be going back out on the truck. So I plan on doing some videos wherever we're at. They may be in the truck. I'm not taking the dolls with us this time because accidents have been happening and they've been getting broke. So I don't want anything happening to them. I just realized your puppy still had a skull on it. That's weird. I never noticed that before.
Where?
Right there.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I do really, because I know we're going to be around some woods and stuff. I really wanted to start doing more Bigfoot type stuff. And I mentioned that a couple weeks ago that I wanted to get back into doing a lot of that. So hopefully I'll find some areas that I can do that. But our paranormal stuff is going to be a bear with us type thing until we get situated back on the truck and stuff again. So, Layne, you have anything to add to that? Do you have anything in particular you want to do over the next couple of months?
Sleep.
No, besides for paranormal.
Oh, I want to go back to the Hill House.
Yes, we definitely want to go back to the Hill House. That would be amazing. Because I feel like the cowboy needs to go home.
Here's your home, stay there. That's what Sandra will be saying.
I mean, it's getting so bad that even the 1-800 numbers that are calling us, Cody got one today, was 1-800 blah, 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 666. We're seeing it everywhere. You have to watch your
I seen a
step on it.
box for fresh truck at work.
Yeah, she took a picture of that. And just the last several days, we've gotten 666 a lot. So we probably need to play cards again because usually that dies it down for a little bit, but then it picks right back up. So good night, Kim. Hope you had your birthday yesterday. So Slim, do you have anything in particular that you hope to be doing in the next couple of months?
I like to, before it gets too cold here, I like to do some investigations. So I'm going to start looking around for somewhere for us to investigate.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we have put up a video of anything. So
yeah, I think I've been trying to do as many as I can while I'm here. Grinch, no, he's just that tiny. He's like that tall.
Yeah, I can figure it out.
Actually small, it just makes it lets people behind Donnie.
It's a regular size chair.
When I really
It's probably pocket size. That's why.
exactly, you just slip me in your pocket. You don't have to pay for my, my entrance fee into anything. I can just hide in your pocket. I can be snuck into a movie theater and everything.
All right, Miss Sandra, do you have anything coming up next couple of months that you really want to do?
Well, yeah, I got some investigations to do and some documentaries, I guess. And I started like a series. It's 18th century murders. It's called The Murder Under the Gaslight. So that is all real murders that happened in the 18th century going up,
Nice.
And that's how I got my first attachment, because of my first story was a girl that lives here, went to Massachusetts, got murdered and everything. And so I tell all the story, and then whoop, you see me, I'm at her headstone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's how it happened, because in 125 years, I'm the only one that went to this cemetery that knew her story, like, clearly. So I think it's because of that. And it's because this cemetery is, like, in someone's backyard. Okay? It's literally in someone's backyard.
Ooh.
And I was invited to go there at night. So for that part, I don't know how I'm going to work that out. I really want to go at night, but I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So I got that, trying to, I guess, build some courage or what it is. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask them some advice on my paranormal mentors.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lynn.
And then probably do my regular stories and stuff. But like I said, ever since that happened, I am back order for now.
Yeah, I understand that completely. Grinch, no, that is an oversized, huge chair. He
Yeah.
is not taller than me. And Patrick, I am 5'1" 3/4.
I'm
No.
4'9", Patrick.
Yes.
I
Sandra,
am 5'5".
you are so not 5'5".
My license says 5'6". I even gave myself an inch to shrink.
Your license is full of shit, and every guy gives themselves an inch to shrink.
Them fake licenses don't
You know.
count, Donnie. Just because you got them off the Vegas Strip. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about this. You know, like we see spirits, or you've seen a spirit, and it's like back in the early 1900s. So back in the early 1900s, when they seen spirits, wonder how they was dressed. Because, you know, I mean, we see stuff like soldiers or old Navy soldiers or pirates or whatever, you know, but it was just weird how this generation, you know, you'll look and you'll see something from the early 1900s, late 1800s, but the before them, or say caveman days. What if, did they see the caveman ghost? I just always, it don't make no sense, but I always thought about that.
Well, I think about that stuff all the time too, and I also think about some of the things that they say. Like that's why whenever I show a piece of equipment, or a lot of times when I say if you'll touch or come up to this cell phone, I'd like move my hand around to show it. Because if we're talking to a ghost that died in the early 1900s, he ain't gonna know what a cell phone is. He's not gonna know what the devices are. And I always try to say they're not gonna hurt you, because I don't want them thinking that if they touch it, it's gonna like hurt them or something, you know. Because if they don't know, they didn't have some of that stuff around whenever they were alive.
Maybe that's why when you hear a lot, like when you're doing a spirit or necrophonics, you hear a lot of the toys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's the only way they can
Thank you, Grinch.
pronounce, you know, or understand what it is a toy.
Yeah,
I call it a torch.
a torch for the light. Yeah, flashlight.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you think about it, yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense.
Just
Donnie?
think about, you know, we get weirded out by spirits, but spirits from say the 1800s coming through and seeing the stuff that we are surrounded by today. You know, I mean, it's got to put them in some kind of shock or unbelief or something.
Yeah, but again, I mean, that makes me wonder too. Like, do they see it still as their time? Like, are they seeing it as just land they're walking through, and you're just standing on their land, or are they seeing what we're seeing?
Are they seeing us as spirits too?
Right.
Right.
I always think about that. They're sitting on the other side, and they're like speaking into like some kind of hole or something that they're hearing people talking through, and yeah, there's so many questions. Don't have a lot of answers.
I always imagine, you know, them Google Minis or things that people got in the house today. You know, they're going off a lot, and people, you know, I wonder if they're playing with that because they don't understand what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of good questions and no answers. That's why we always say there's no experts, and there's really, I mean, there can be professional ghost hunters because that's their profession, but there is no such thing as an expert because you cannot answer any of those questions. I mean, honestly, you can't. And y'all might hear my mom and dad, they're yelling back and forth about their game. So
Thank you, but I am having a good birthday.
Donnie, do you have anything planned for the next couple of months? I know you've been doing your dolls.
Yeah, I've got about 5 or 6 more dolls to do.
Ew.
And oh god,
I hate dolls. No, thank you.
I've got 5 or 6 more dolls to do, and then I've got one place that Kayla and I are actually looking into, and it's I'm not gonna say where it is. It's never been put on YouTube. It is a new place that has you actually have to ask them permission and sign a contract now. Oh, really? You actually have to sign a contract now to even video there, and they can actually ask you to take your video down if they don't like it. So Kayla and I are planning on going there in like 2 weeks, a week and a half. So we got that place coming up. And this weekend we're going out and recording another Random Nautica. So lots of things happening on my channel.
Awesome.
You know, I just wonder, sitting there thinking, what if, say, somebody swatted me and Donnie right now, and they come through our house, and here we are, grown men, sitting around for a bunch of dogs and stuff. I mean, y'all could get away with it, but somebody and Donnie out there in this build by himself with a bunch of dogs.
In the shed at that. With a bunch of like different equipment, you know.
Is it a she shed or a he shed?
This
I don't know what to say. A he.
This is, and this was, it was dubbed this by Jared. This is Double D Paradise Palace.
Oh.
It's not a he said. It's not a he shed. It's not a she shed. It's Paradise Palace.
As long as they don't get big and rubbery and stuff like that down there, I don't think you'll be having nothing to worry about.
Rubbers.
But this
Yeah,
dog,
you don't have winters, so you're okay there in the winter. Yeah.
this dog here, I was sitting here and heard something, and I turned around and looked, and April's got them two dogs, the one she unboxed the other night, and the little blue thing that she has moved, so it like kicked it out of its way.
Yeah, those
Didn't like it there.
Let me check, make sure there ain't no snake in here with me. Hold on.
Oh, so my dad's been having something weird happen to him too. You know, y'all know the saying "pennies from heaven." If you find pennies just laying around, it's supposed to be somebody from heaven come down and visited you. Well, for the last 2 days, he is there hasn't been a penny around, and he'll be playing his game, and he'll look down, and there'll be a penny laying on his lap.
Pennies from heaven.
Yeah. And he asked me today, he said, "You're the one that knows all this stuff." He said, "What is it?" And I said, "Well, the only thing I can think of is somebody come down and visited you and left you a gift." And it makes me wonder too, you know, the pennies from heaven, you know, a lot of times when you go to a cemetery, you leave change, and certain change means different things. You know, if you leave a penny, you leave a quarter, you leave a... Donnie, what is that?
If you're in the army, you're a sergeant, a captain, or whatever. It's like that.
Everyday Treasures asked if I was ready for a seance, and I was just saying close.
Okay.
I wasn't saying it's this little, okay, Amy?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you were... I can't say what you were doing and I wasn't doing, but we'll just leave it at that. We'll let everybody use their own imagination. Is Melissa going to bed? Good night, Melissa.
Good night, Melissa.
Where's
Patty?
When
my uncle died, it was nickels. I was finding a lot of nickels.
Mm-hmm.
And there was you know, back when he was, you know, young and working and stuff, you didn't make that much an hour, probably 45 cents an hour or whatever. And he asked for a raise, and they offered him a nickel. And he said, no, that's not enough. So they told him they'd give him a quarter raise. Well, that put him in a higher tax bracket, so they was taking up more money. So he asked for his nickel back. And that was always a joke, you know, in the family. So when he passed away, everybody was finding nickels. Now my friend Jody passed away. He would always leave a quarter for his son to buy like erasers and stuff at school. And we started finding, even today, if I walk, it's hard for me. I find a penny every now and then, but it's always a quarter.
Yeah.
I could walk out this door and there'll be a quarter laying there. And I went out it 3 times before and there was nothing there.
Wow. Good night, Paranormal Witch.
If you find a penny here, start asking serious questions.
Yeah, we'll have pennies there.
While we're on this subject, Amy, I was going to ask you and Sandra a question because y'all into this stuff. But I was reading or watching something the other day, and it was saying this woman, she did like tarot cards and readings and stuff like that. But she was saying that if you see change or pennies, quarters, or money laying on the ground, to leave it because you don't know what's attached to it, and when you pick it up, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that can be true. You don't know what's attached to anything. I mean, you could go to the grocery store and pick up something that you're buying brand new and it can have an attachment on it. But I was always told, even when I was younger, from my grandfather, and they have all kinds of superstitions, but that, you know, they always say if you see one heads up, pick it up, that brings you good luck.
Yeah.
But they also have a saying too, that if you find one heads down, flip it over and send good luck to the next person that's going to find it. And so I always do that. But I do pick up pennies if I find them, heads up or whatever. But if I see them tails up, I'll flip it over, hoping to give somebody else good luck. But yeah, you can do that. I mean, if you see, especially if they say pennies from heaven, you never know what could be attached to it or what you could be taking home. But I need luck, dang it. I also need money, so.
My grandpa now, if he's seen a penny or a nickel or something laying in the ground, he'd reach down and pick it up in a heartbeat. It didn't matter if it's head or tail.
Heads or tails, yeah.
Step grandmother, she would tell him, if she was with him, she would tell him no, to leave that alone.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're picking up, because it could be negativity or what. And, she was like real Christian, and she,
Yeah.
Yeah. And he would say, well, I don't care if it's down there, God left it there for me to pick up. So I'm
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Donnie, for being a member for 16 months. Love you too.
But now I'm not meaning to keep interrupting y'all.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. We're talking. You're good.
She would have jars, you have like mason jars, and then she would have these little bitty jars. Because they lived at the ocean, and they would find like little, starfish or little squid, and they'd put alcohol in it and keep it. For what reason, I don't know. But I remember taking that stuff to show and tell. But she would also have like coins, different coins would be in these little jars, and she would glue them shut where you can't open them. And if my grandpa would pick up a coin, and if negativity or bad luck was come, she would take that coin from him and put it in a jar and seal that thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, maybe she wasn't Christian. Maybe she was in witchcraft or something.
I think there's
Thank you, Melissa.
a fine line between both, though, because I am Christian, but I also have other beliefs as well. So I think it's kind of like a line you walk between it. Thank you, Sean.
That's what I was saying, she was a Christian, but, maybe she believed in some of the old witch tales,
Yeah. See, I was telling my grandmother, she used the Ouija board, and she was the biggest Christian I knew. She was at church every time them doors were open. And, it was crazy, and then to find out she did the Ouija board, I'm still in shock over that.
Debbie.
Yeah,
Thank you, Sean.
I remember when your mom told you that.
Yeah. It shocked me. Sean, you've been a member for 33 months. Thank you so much. Melissa, a member for 15 months. Thank you so much. And Debbie's been a member for 30 months. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing.
I've been a member for 1 month.
Yeah.
That's because somebody gave me a membership.
Well, we appreciate it either way.
I don't know how to do the membership thing. I have tried and still haven't figured it out.
And basically, Everyday Treasure, I mean, you're not wrong. It's basically the same thing. If they put a curse or a ritual or something like that with it. Now, if they just put stuff in it and just to save it or whatever, then no. But if they did put any kind of curses or anything like that with it, then yes.
Well, that's what I was saying. My grandma was against stuff like that because you know her grandmother and passed on up through the years is where she got this stuff, and she would believe that some people actually like put a spell on something and just leave it there for you to grab.
Yeah. And I understand that. Hex jar could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love her. I mean, the stories she would tell, they wouldn't like folk stories. Those was stories that she witnessed in her life, and
yeah,
many of them though. But
did you guys see what Danny Don wrote about the change when you visit like a fellow person that served? He says a penny is a visit, nickel boot camp together, dime served with a quarter. They there when service member was killed. Okay, so a quarter, you were there when that person passed away.
Yeah. Hi, Andre.
I knew there was a meaning and
Yeah,
stuff.
all of it has meanings.
Yep.
I know a silver dollar
never
means
touch
a
anything
certain
on the
thing.
grave.
Yeah, no, definitely don't take anything from a grave.
No.
That is probably one of the worst karmas you can have.
We seen a guy at a cemetery walking by the Veterans Cemetery and was scraping the chains off the top of the headstone.
I'd be beating some arse.
Yeah, we went over there. We said something to him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It didn't do
All right,
anything.
so 13 Spirits Paranormal asked, do you plan on doing some collaborations with other teams in the future? Definitely. I love collaborating with people, and we'll collab with anybody if we're in your area, or, you know, if you come here, we love collabing with people. No channel's too big or small.
I have a question.
Say anything, Trevor's.
If there was someone in the past or present that you could do an investigation with, or something to say, I don't know, like a famous person that did spirits, who would be your person?
No,
What's you talking about?
somebody you would investigate. Past or present.
Oh,
Wait, you know what you're saying?
Investigate with that.
Investigate with.
Lorraine, what's her name?
Oh,
Lorraine
I would love to investigate
Yeah.
with Ed and Lorraine Warren. That's like
Yeah.
that would have been a dream.
yeah.
Definitely. I think as far as like, and I know so many people have mixed feelings about them, but whether people like to admit it or not, 93.9777% of everything you do in the paranormal field is because of them.
Right.
If it wasn't for them, 90% of us would not be here. They made it possible.
If you had a chance, you know, the story of Count Dracula, the guy went to stay with him to write a book about him or whatever. If that was you, would you do the interview with him and stay at his castle?
That's one place that's on my bucket list.
I'm talking about with Count Dracula alive.
Yeah. That's what. I mean, now it's on my bucket list, but he's dead. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know
but if he was alive and was the real vampire, like they say, you know, that I'd have to pass it up.
I don't know. I would have to like ask him first off, like, if you bite me, am I going to die or am I going to become a vampire? Because, you know,
There's a lot of speculation around that.
if I'm going to become a vampire, then that's fine.
Well,
But
what
if
if
not, then
back then, you know, the story goes that they knew he was a vampire, that he drank blood and bit people on the neck, but they still went on with their lives. All right, so is that the same feeling as we live in today with everybody carrying guns and murders? And, you know, I mean, do they look at it like that, or do they, you know, was they terrified?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's a really good question.
I don't know if it was my choice to turn down this road and face Dracula, or turn down this road and face a military assault rifle, I would probably take the rifle instead of messing with Dracula.
Which way are you going to go faster is basically what you need to look at.
Well, I don't want to be bitten and then live and have to crave for somebody's blood the rest of my life.
Right. Carlos, thank you for being a member for 28 months.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. And say no to the ho-hos, Twinkies for life.
That's right.
Oh, I'm so going to beat him. We miss you, Carlos. No, you don't.
Here you go.
Slim has been a member for a month. Thank you so much, Slim. No, you're not getting it. Donnie.
It went.
Corner.
I saw
I was
that.
looking in the cabinet last night and I seen something said Twinkie. And I said, what do you, I looked at April the other night and I said, why do you have something that says Twinkie in your cabinet? But I think it was when Rob and Buddy brought y'all the Twinkie chapstick.
Mm-hmm. My mom and dad buy Twinkies all the time. Layne was trying to look at my dad's stash to see if she could find one, but
There wasn't one. There were ho-hos.
We could,
Everybody put up there, say no to the ho-hos. Hashtag say no to the ho-hos, Carlos.
say yes
All
to Twinkies.
So we've got about another probably 10, 15 minutes because I know my mom's tired tonight. So, Slam, do you plan on doing any collabing in the future, or how do you feel about collabs?
I would love to. I would definitely love to.
Who would you love to collab with that you haven't collabed with?
That I haven't collabed with? That was only ones I really collabed with was y'all and anybody.
That's me. Anybody that wants to collab and that takes it serious, I'm down.
Yes.
But you show disrespect, I'll never collab with you again. And I've made that perfectly clear with one other group that we went with.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello,
Hello.
Hey.
Sandra.
Well, I almost did a collab, but our timing wasn't right.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't got back with him to make a good timing. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit more. It was with Angelo.
Nice.
Exploring with Angelo. We were supposed to meet each other at the Beck house, but he at one point decided to go to Alberta with his friends. Wow. He had a group of friends going to Alberta.
I think he just went to the Goatman's Bridge.
That was this not this summer. I'd say like this spring or something.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the Goatman's Bridge, and
I think he just posted it, not to.
Yeah, well, he was delaying it because of what happened.
Yeah,
he was delaying it, and then he took it out. When he took that out, he was still in Alberta, but he's back. He's back home now. So.
Well, good. I hope you get to eventually collab with him. That'd be awesome to see.
Yeah, it's just our timing wasn't on the right spot and everything. So one day.
One day, exactly. Donnie?
I'll pretty much collab with anybody.
Thank you.
As long as, like you say, you know, as long as you're serious, as long as you don't disrespect anything, as long as you don't, you know, go in tearing things up, being destructive, being if you be ignorant to the spirits, I won't deal with that. So, you know, as long as you're good to go, we're good to go, and we'll go make a video.
And one thing, bad language. You won't see me around someone using bad language. And
You're definitely not going to taunt the ghost or be disrespectful around us. That's for sure.
Right.
That was my defensive method when we would do stuff when I was younger. You know, I'd be like the cocky guy and talk to them. But
Yeah.
even then, the friends that I was around was like, man, that's not a good thing to do.
Mhm.
I didn't believe, you know, I wasn't a believer, so I didn't know. You know, I'm just
Yeah.
like, showed me something to make me believe, you know. But I know you're in a hurry, Amy, but I have one question.
Oh, go ahead.
I was watching Gentry's and Sons, the trucking company, last night on YouTube.
Mhm.
He was approached by a TV show to do to turn his channel into like a series on TV.
Yeah.
And he was all for it, but he talked it over with his family and the friends that he does. And they was wanting, you know, he's got that son that drives trucks and does all this stuff. And they was like, well, we'll have to cut this out. We'll have to stop this.
Mhm.
So my question is, if you was like real famous on YouTube, would you want to keep doing your investigations on YouTube? Or if you was approached by a show that would want to change your whole setup, would you,
No.
which one would you choose?
I would stay on YouTube.
I'm not signing a contract for my videos.
No. For one, I like being able to just go and do what we want, when we want, how we want. And I've also seen what being in the industry can do for you, not just for your reputation, but as easily as they can give it to you, they can very easily just take it away in a heartbeat. And then you have to struggle to regain the trust of the people you had before.
Even if they guaranteed you like $200 million for 7 episodes.
Not if I didn't have full control, no.
Nope.
Because you sign that contract, and I can almost guarantee that contract is going to say that we need something to happen every single time, whether you have to make it happen or not.
Yep.
Yeah, it comes between either money or staying true to yourself.
Yeah, I would definitely stay true to myself.
Absolutely.
Me and Layne have talked about that before. And, you know, before we were like, oh, I would love to have my own TV show, blah, blah, blah. But seeing how everything in the paranormal industry on as far as TV goes, it's brutal. And that's just the people going against each other. And it has nothing to do with the paranormal, period.
Yeah, but it's just, you know, it's TV, so they've got to have everything interesting to keep.
Exactly. And, you know, a lot of our stuff can be boring sometimes. I'm not going to say that it's not, and I'm not going to apologize for it, because what we're doing is legit. But a TV show has to have something happening. So, and you can't tell me that something big like that's happening every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like ghost hunters. They show ghost hunters. They would see something, but then they would sit there for hours and hours going through footage and never find nothing. So you know that what they seen was Hollywood instead of them staying true to themselves.
Exactly.
But you know, we did that investigation at a friend's house, but we didn't get to film because, you know, it was loud, and we seen that shadow thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I was worried about maybe it followed us home. Well, I haven't seen it, but the night before April left, she was sitting there on the side of the bed watching TV, and she said she's seen a shadow. She showed me how big it was, run across the floor of the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that thing might have come home with us.
Yeah, it definitely might have, especially if it seen that you were paying attention and the others weren't. It probably was like, yeah, I need to go with them so they can actually see or hear me.
Well, I mean, the people that live there, they seen it, and they talked about it. That's the reason we went over there.
Yeah.
But, you know, they said, well, we haven't seen it since y'all come. And I've been looking, believe me, I've been looking. And then the night before she leaves me here by myself, she said, oh.
That was funny.
So now when I go into a room, I turn the lights on and look towards the floor.
Yes, we're all proud of you every day.
Yes, I was proud of
Thank
him.
you, Andre.
So we have a couple more questions, but I think I'm going to save those for the next time because I enjoy doing these little Q&As. It gives us something to talk about and it starts discussions.
Mhm.
But I do want to go through and ask everybody what they have coming up. So, and if our mods will put your links in the chat, and if the people on the panel will put your links in the chat or ask somebody in the chat to do it for you. And everybody make sure you check out each other's channels because we have a lot of amazing people in here tonight. Slim, what do you have coming up?
I'm hoping to start doing some investigations, and I've been doing a lot of cooking, so I want to start doing some cooking videos.
That'll be awesome. Somebody got some weather coming in.
I don't know if anybody that comes to our chats now or be interested in it, but there is a big population for
Oh, that was me.
cooking.
No, I would love to watch them.
Me too. And then I'd send them to Eric, and Eric do like Slim did. Slim did like
We see the end result.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I've shot myself on some of the stuff I've cooked. So how many videos do I need to make to make it to the category of cooking channel?
Quite a few, and I would get on them.
I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to do all the ones that I think I might have a chance in. Thank you, Debbie.
All right, Miss Sandra, what you got coming up?
Well, I'm like on a little mini vacation there, but I also feel like as if I'm a gun on a shooting range, shooting everywhere. I got I'm planning on a new show for the fall. It's going to be like we'll expose something about you or whatever. It's not anyways, it's not working. So I'm still thinking on it. And I have that new series of the murders under the gas lamp. And I also have another one that is a murder among us, which is crimes that happened last week, the week before. They're not too long ago. So I'm talking about that too. It's sort of like a podcast because I have an AI talking instead of me.
Okay.
And stuff like that. And my regular videos that I do, scary videos on Fridays. I'm almost finished my file, so I have to find something else. So, yeah, just the regular things once I get over what's been happening.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good night, Cheryl. Love you.
Yeah, Cheryl.
All right, Donnie.
I have tomorrow night. I have a premiere for doll number 4. It's over there watching us right now.
She's
Just
watching
be
us?
careful. Oh yeah, she's watching us with her one eye.
She has one eye.
Oh yeah, she has one eye.
She
Yeah,
got
one.
stabbed in the eye. What?
We don't know what happened to her eye. We think it's rolling around inside of her body because we can hear something moving, like if she moves. But yeah, she only has one eyeball, and her investigation is tomorrow. It premieres, and then I have another Randonautica video we're going out to record. Should be Saturday night. Saturday night. Yeah, I think we're doing it Saturday night. And then Kayla and I are going to go out and do another investigation in 2 weeks. So just be watching out.
I have a request for a intention for your Randonautica.
Okay, give me a moment. I gotta
I've
grab
been
my.
trying to get somebody to do this one, and nobody will do it yet. Well, they've done it, but I want somebody other than what the Paragames was. So, unfinished ritual.
Unfinished ritual. I've already ran into one of those out there, actually.
Oh, and I got one for you too.
Shoot for it.
clowns all over.
Wow. I don't mind clowns, so that's okay.
Well, be careful because it could be people that are clowns.
Oh, we ran into a lot of those in the last video. They
Mhm.
were all out in the forest making a donkey of themselves.
What? I mean, why would you dress like a clown?
Mhm.
But Donnie, you can do a video. You know them videos. Let's see what's inside. Cut the doll in two and see what's inside.
Ooh,
Oh,
No,
Oh
I
gosh.
am not going to do that to my doll.
operation.
Especially not this one. We're going to keep her intact. We're going to keep her as whole as possible. Hopefully wholly by the end of it.
We're gonna wrap some pretty string around her and make her look prettier. You realize you got like a Charlie thing going on back there?
Yeah, I put that back there. That's a new thing I did in my video.
Okay. All right.
I was watching that Swap Shop on Netflix last night, and that girl, one of the girls on there, she's into like dolls and creepy stuff, and there's another guy that's on there that's into dolls and creepy stuff. But she had this mummy. It was probably 4 foot tall, and it was in a case, and the case was sealed. And there was something wrapped up like a mummy inside of it. But whoever did it sealed that case for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
And I was watching that, and I got to thinking about you and Sandra and all of y'all, and Donnie and all of y'all. Because that one guy, he's in clowns.
Do your dolls get jealous one another?
Yes.
I think they do, and I think that when you're trying, well, especially when you have them like I do, I have them all together on a shelf. I think when you try to investigate one, they all try to overjump each other and try to talk.
Okay.
And
I
they
think that's
say their name and
I brought
think
my Kim doll to the Beck house. So I sat her in the car with the seatbelt, you know, like a regular baby, and everything. Everything went well. Got to the Beck house, but I guess she sort of like saw that there was other dolls there. There's 2 other dolls there. And I looked at her face, and it was as if she was frowning. She was mad or something. All through the time we were there. So I said, okay, is it only her or yeah, so her
Absolutely.
face changed. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they can get jealous of each other. Absolutely.
yeah, definitely. Vodka, you know I'm gonna go easy on the first couple of them.
So is Vodka doing the pair games?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's gonna
Nice.
be fun.
Nice.
Donnie, are you doing the pair games?
Yes, I'm doing the pair games again. This time, I'm gonna try not to have to drop out because I didn't get a video uploaded in time.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that happened last time is I accidentally didn't get the video up in time.
We actually have Ben from Layne and Ben. He signed up
Sure did.
for this year, and then we have let's see, probably 20 something channels so far that signed up. 20,
Nice.
25. So it should be a good one this year. But we are going to be getting off here for tonight. Be watching for a few things from us. We do have some shorts up, so we'd appreciate it if y'all would go watch those. It kind of helps keep our analytics up a little bit. But I'm not sure when me and Cody are going to be leaving out, so I'm going to try to get as many uploaded and a couple more videos done and uploaded. That way they can just premiere and they can just be sitting there waiting to go on. Just to get us through the first couple of weeks of being gone.
Right.
But Pair Games is starting up August 1st. So if you have not signed up yet, please go sign up. Because if you try to sign up after that, you ain't going to be able to do it.
I don't think I'm going to sign up. I don't know what April's name because
Twinkie's already signed up.
I know, but we don't know what's the future holds with her mom. So I don't know.
Like I told her, if she does it,
Thank you.
and she has to stop doing it, that's fine. Yeah, Holly from Holly's Lore signed up. So we have quite a few people signing up this year that didn't get to do it last year because they were too late. So it should be a good competition this year.
Good night, Loretta.
Not Loretta, I love you, sis. But guys, please go check out all these amazing channels that are up here on the panel. Also check out each other there in the chat. We've got some great people in here tonight. But thank y'all for coming and spending this time with me and Layne for her birthday. We appreciate it. And we love you guys. You mean the world to us. We hope you know that. And we will see you next time. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Love you.
I just hit myself.
You did hit yourself in the face.
Aw.
All right. In this. Love y'all. Have a good night.
Good night.
Debbie, Melissa, Vodka, Charmaine.